Down here with the course vlog. This channel is all about helping amateur golfers. I myself have been on a journey to improve my golf over the last 12 months, and I thought I'd make a channel to show the journey that I've been on, and maybe some of the things that I've been doing might help you. I've been a 20 handicapper most of my life. I'm now down to 15, hoping to get down to single figures. And so let's see how we get on today. Hope you enjoy what you see, and hopefully I play well. But it's all part of the journey, and it's all part of enjoying golf.
So I'm playing the first tee shot here of the day on the first hole of the Kier Course at Cawder Golf Club. The challenge here is to play these 9 holes in no worse than +5. If my aim is to get down to being a single figure handicap golfer, then I think that's probably what I should be aiming for. This course is relatively forgiving. Not a fantastic pitch there, but left myself about 25 foot for a birdie actually, and should be an easy 2-putt, but I've been really struggling with these over the last couple of months. So can I now roll this one in 4 or 5 foot for a par at the opening hole? No, and that's been the story of the last couple of months for me.
Second hole here at Cawder, we've got a short, should be a relatively straightforward par 3. You've got 153 yards to the pin. Got pitching wedge for me as it's downwind, so I often struggle with this hole. Don't know why, but let's see what happens. Just realised that was the wrong mentality. I've been trying to look at some NLP, some neuro-linguistic programming, which is very much about a positive mindset.
Well, I'm not sure if the positive mentality worked or not. I've ended up in this greenside bunker. My sand play has been pretty good over the last couple of months, so let's see if I can get up and down from here. Bit of a knee knocker one here. About 6 foot for par on the second, which is not what I would have liked to leave myself after a opening bogey. See if I can roll this one in though, and get on my merry way. Never up, never in. The third hole is a 360 yard par 4 off the yellow tees. Pretty open, and I have just pulled that horrendously over some trees on the left hand side. Goodness knows where I'm going to be. Got pretty lucky, only about 90 yards to go. Whipped out the 58-degree wedge. Sometimes I'll use the 52, but actually quite like the 58 at the moment to try and slide under it, but I've ended up short there.
These are ones I've been working on, just a little chip and run, trying to get a bit of lag in the hands. So using a 58 degree, I'll bump it through a bit, de-loft it. Not bad result, got putt for par. Done it, good recovery, good up and down, happy with that.
The 335 yard par 4 fourth hole from the yellow tees. The graphic on the left hand side is from a website called Decade Golf, and a guy called Scott Fawcett who's worked with a load of top pros including Colin Morikawa and Bryson DeChambeau. It basically allows you to work out whether you should hit a driver or not, and Scott Fawcett's thesis is that really you should be hitting driver wherever possible based on strokes gained closer to the pin. Birdie opportunity, not been brilliant at this range recently, so hopefully I can find the back of the cup.
Hulgy back, this one's called, and 281 yards, so it's drivable, but I usually take the 5 wood just to be a bit safer. And there's a bit of a crosswind today, so anywhere up just short, maybe within 40-50 yards of the green would be good. Right off the So
what do they say? Never follow one bad shot with another bad shot, and that's what I've done here. I have managed to get better at this over the last month or two, but happens occasionally. Much better contact on this one, straight at the flag, and I've left myself about 8 foot for the par. That's a pretty horrible stroke, not enough of a backswing I don't think, didn't get it moving quickly enough, and a bogey there. Just coming back to the Decade Golf graphic on the left, I would definitely recommend having a look. I've oversimplified the system, but really it allows you to take an aggressive stroke at a certain line. Doesn't always obviously help the swing, but gives you a bit of confidence to just go for it, and something that Tiger Woods was famously good at was sometimes a conservative line but a very aggressive stroke. Not comparing myself to Tiger Woods, by the way, but if you see any similarities, then let me know in the comments section.
Going to go with a 52 degree, should go on average probably goes about 110, 115. So just I think it's cut at the back, so anywhere middle of the green would be brilliant.
Put a pretty decent swing on that one, just a little bit too much on it, so I'm actually at the back of the green here on the par 4 6th hole, and this one's a pretty quick one down the slope. Decent enough lag putt, that one, pretty close, so not being too aggressive with the putts at the moment from long range. Probably putting's not really good enough at the moment, but I'm just focusing on trying to get it down in 2 from there, which isn't particularly aggressive.
3 over after 6 holes, so doing alright at the moment after a bit of a rocky start, and we're on the 7th hole here, which has an interesting name, and it's an interesting hole as well because it doglegs slightly to the left, and you'll see the green is fairly well protected, so decent drive. I usually aim down the left as it's less trouble down there, and then just try and chip off.
Oh dear, aimed left and went left as usual, so not a good one.
I've been very lucky there. That drive was a big hook, and found this gap which I've actually been in before, sad to say, and now luckily I've got a very open shot into this green at a nice angle. So got 135, got 52 degree wedge because it's downhill, sorry, downwind, and yeah, just put a nice swing on it.
Oh dear, completely chunked it. Not a good swing at all, and that's wet, straight in the burn. 58 degree here, and we've got to get up and down to try and avoid the dreaded double bogey. This is for the bogey to limit the damage. Just roll a nice one in. Oh, he's absolutely smashed it by, and that's left one of those ones that he's really been struggling with lately. So this 4-5 footer now to avoid a triple, which would really hammer the card. Thank goodness.
Double's a double. That's a double, guys.
The 8th hole, and another nice driving hole, pretty open, 313 yards or thereabouts in the yellows, and just pulled that one, but it's up there. Oh dear, pretty weak chip, left it in definite 3-putt territory. That is not a very positive mental attitude though. Gets it right up next to the hole, which is fantastic, and delighted with that because I've not been doing that recently.
green. So here we are at the 9th hole, played 8, and I'm 5 over, so looking to play this one in par and we can get round, and the challenge was to get to play to 6 over or just under 6 over would be great for these 9 holes. So 1 hole to go, let's see what happens. This is it then, 2 putts to complete the challenge. Been working on these lag putts, so taking a longer stroke on the way back and through, making it nice and smooth. So we'll see what happens.
Oh no, just got the direction wrong and I've left one of these ones.
He's done it. Completes the challenge. That's 9 holes, 5 over. Delighted with that because I had a bit of a blow up on that hole where I completely chunked it into the water and had to take a drop. Recovered quite well. 2 pars on the way back in, so fantastic. Just wanted to recap on that. The 9 holes are over and I played pretty solid. Probably that's quite consistent with how I have been playing. This course is fairly forgiving, so I got away with a couple of poor drives, which probably I need to get to the driving range and sort out. The lag putting that I've been working on is massively improved from watching some YouTube videos and getting a much longer, smoother swing. So really happy with that, because a couple of weeks ago I played one 18-hole round with eight 3 putts, which obviously adds a lot to the score. So yeah, really pleased with that, and pleased with the direction of travel. It's definitely getting better.
That was the first 9-hole challenge. I will be uploading the second 9-hole challenge, that's the back 9 at the Kier Course at Cawder Golf Club in Glasgow in Scotland. I will also be doing a Arcos review at some point in time, so these course overviews that I'm showing here are from the Arcos app. I use it, it's on all my clubs, and the statistics and analysis that it spits out have really helped me, and it's meant to improve your golf by on average 5 shots, I think the marketing says, for Arcos, so that will be coming at some point too.